This is not just a war in the Middle East. This is not just about Iran. This is a defining moment for the entire global South. When powerful nations set their sights on a country like Iran, the issue goes far beyond borders or politics. It becomes a challenge to sovereignty itself, to the right of nations to make their own choices, to control their own resources. Because when one country's independence is tested, others begin to feel the pressure. And the consequences? They don't stay contained, from rising fuel prices in South Asia, to food insecurity in parts of Africa, to economic instability in Latin America. What appears as a distant geopolitical conflict becomes a daily struggle for ordinary people. Families adjusting budgets, workers facing uncertainty. The situation surrounding Iran is often framed as a regional issue, a localized tension. But that view misses the bigger picture. In reality, this conflict is deeply interconnected with global systems. Military alliances and strategic interests form a vast network across continents. On one side stands a global superpower with immense military capabilities. On the other, a nation operating under significant limitations and sanctions. But history tells a different story. Because wars are not always decided by size, wealth, or technological advantage, sometimes they are shaped by strategy. Instead, the battlefield expands into the global economy itself. Critical trade routes become lifelines for entire nations. Oil prices rise sharply. Currencies begin to weaken. Inflation spreads across markets. Economists like Prabhat Patnaik have highlighted how deeply interconnected global systems are. When one part experiences shock, the effects amplify existing vulnerabilities. As economic pressure builds, many nations turn to international financial institutions. But that support often comes with conditions: reduced subsidies and increased taxation. What begins as a regional conflict gradually transforms into a long-term global burden. Thinkers like Partha Chatterjee remind us that sovereignty is also economic. True independence requires control over decision-making and resources. Across regions, new partnerships are forming. Countries are exploring alternative systems of trade and cooperation. The global order is not static. This moment represents a broader question about the direction of the world. Will power remain concentrated, or will new voices emerge? The answer is still unfolding. But one thing is certain: its impact will be felt everywhere.